Hello and welcome to trained.We, the platform where we speak truth to power. We're back again. Again, we're looking closely at the case of MohBad. May his soul rest in peace. R.I.P. MohBad. It says on the screen. You can see that. And there's a reason why I'm bringing this up. It is really sad. Just see how they handle the body of MohBad without dignity nor care. The police forensic team were poorly trained, and it's evident. I can't show you the video. We won't play the video out of respect for MohBad and human dignity. R.I.P. MohBad. We're just gonna say it is really sad. Now there is a picture. I didn't want to show the whole thing because it is really bad. When you look at the video, it is sad. It is really sad, and I do not believe that playing that video will leave a better picture. It actually abuses the memory of MohBad, or anybody for that matter, particularly MohBad. But we should be doing this as a matter of course for anybody that's been found to be killed or died in suspicious circumstances. We must treat their body with dignity and respect, because they are humans, they are Africans, they are black people. As we all know, many in the world do not count black people as anything. There's been the saying of black people are 3/5 of a man and all of that stuff. And that should inform our thinking. It should. We should be treating anybody, particularly so-called the giant of Africa, and we're not the giant of Africa. Let's not kid ourselves. We're not. We should be making sure that everybody that is that we find killed or anything, we need to treat their body with dignity and respect. What do I mean? In the picture here, I didn't want to show it, so I've hidden it a lot, and I'm certainly not playing the video. But there, you see how they removed MohBad body. You know, just look at there's ground, there's no protection, nothing. It is just bare. Anybody could go there and film. And where he was buried is another problem. There's no respect, no dignity. We can't do this. This is wrong. This is so wrong. We need to we have to restore our dignity ourselves as Africans. We need to start with ourselves. Now, let me show you how they do it in the UK. In the UK, when there's any killings or something, first of all, the police takes control of the area. They have a cordon. There's a sign, you can see the sign, it says police line, do not cross. They put the line to keep you away from where the incident happened, so they can carry out their work without interruption. And they don't want you filming and getting close to it, because you might be interfering with what they're doing. Secondly, if a body is involved, look at this picture here. You see this picture? There. They have a forensic tent. So the forensic tent will cover the area so that no prying eyes will go in whilst they're taking and they are taught. The officers are also taught how to treat the body that they are carrying with respect. That wasn't evident in this picture. So it is very interesting when David Hundeyin, SP something police, I'm not quite sure what SP stands for anyway. When he assured us, Benjamin Hundeyin, when he now makes a comment on Twitter and says, as assured by the CP, as assured by the Commissioner of Police, the autopsy was promptly carried out by some of the best forensic pathologists in the country in the presence of family members. You see, forensic is not just about what you do in the lab, it's also outside. The visuals, how his body was picked up there is sad. I can't play the video. Out of respect for MohBad and his family, we can't play the video. And I would strongly suggest that the Commissioner for Police and the Lagos State Police again apologize to the family of MohBad. And they have to train whoever is working with the police, they have to be trained in how to deal with carrying the body. They were saying, oh, you have to do it, we need more people, and they were, I mean, at one point one of his body parts flopped. I mean, it is me so wasted. This young man was skilled. This young man was skilled. So, Benjamin Hundeyin, you know, the picture, the reason I'm putting this picture here is for us to remember him at his best. At his best. So that is why the cordons that you see here, that cordon, the police cordon, and the forensic tent is necessary. We strongly suggest that the entire police, the Nigerian police, get training on how to deal with the death of people using tents, and get proper training from the minute they get to the site, taking position on the site, putting the police cordon in, putting the forensic tent to prevent prying eyes from filming. These are things that we need to do. We have to have respect for our human dignity. The way they treated the body of MohBad was not nice. It was terrible. Again, I can't show the video. I've got the video, but I cannot show it. It is horrific. You know, it is horrific to look at. I mean, I don't even want to even. I just took a piece of where I could take out and show. So the people that are there, you can see this in a verse in the UK. If you look at this picture here, I'm going to show you a closer picture. In the UK, when they are going to do this, we have to. If we don't have something that works in our client, then we design something. In the UK, let me show you a closer picture of what they do. I want you to get it, because we need to understand this. We have to do better. We have to. It's not about just making. In the UK here, look, you see, these guys are wearing like suits, because that way it prevents contamination. They were handling the body of MohBad with just barely gloves, and they could be contaminated. They could be interfering with the evidence they need to be able to prove who did what. So the police must do better. So you see, there's a tent there, and the tent, the body is going to be in that tent. That's what should have happened. That tent there should have been above where they were, so we wouldn't see what they're doing in the grave. As a mark of respect for MohBad, for our human dignity. I really hope that the police listen to this video and really take very important information here. Again, I keep saying it. There's more evidence. The police should really apologize to the family of, not only apologize, they must compensate. They must compensate the family of MohBad, because he told them that he was going to be killed. They didn't act. Then he was killed. Then they failed again in making sure that they allowed him to be buried without carrying out the proper investigation. Now they are having to rebury him after exhuming him. These are all a disrespect of him and his family and his body. That's so wrong. So when we hear, let me show you what I mean. You can see this now. When you see now Benjamin Hundeyin here now come up and say things like, oh, as assured by the CP, the autopsy was promptly carried out by some of the best forensic pathologists in the country in the presence of family members. All of that is just waffle, because the reality is what you see above. Look at the reality of it. Look at that reality. That is MohBad's grave. There is no attempt to even treat that site with dignity. There's no attempt to treat that site with dignity. So everything he said here means nothing. You see, some of the best, like I told you, in the UK, there's a police line. There is a forensic tent, so that nobody will interfere. That site is contained. The body should not have been allowed to be moved. We need to be, look, our society is so broken. Our society is so broken. We have a lot of work to do. And like I said, Imole is really providing us with the starting line now to start rebuilding our society in that nation we call Nigeria. In fact, the whole of Africa. That we must begin to recognize that every one of us are humans. We have been dehumanized by those colonials who were calling us 3/5 of a man, and as such, what they have done to us in Africa is to treat us in a dehumanizing way. And many of us within Africa, it is now part of what we call our way of life, which is wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. It is affecting us. So we call on the police to really look at that. And what training they should really go. The police, we strongly believe that the police need retraining. Those who have any forensic expert who is going to be doing anything, they can't just send anybody and pick up the body and come out. No, it starts with how you treat the body from the location where the body is found. They found the body in somewhere, and you see that they keep the people away. They have a police cordon. They have a tent. All of this is about dignity for our humanity. Nobody will restore our dignity to our humanity except ourselves. So I call on SP Benjamin Hundeyin. Yes, you said that they did the forensic, but the work that you see, this is his body being exhumed. That is so wrong, so unacceptable. So that's what I wanted to state on this broadcast. Again, as you see the body of MohBad in that picture there. So I put it there as evidence. So we need to learn from this situation. It has to impact everything we're doing. We need anybody. We cannot just pack our dead bodies like sardines. This is all colonial ways that has been put imprinted in our minds that we need to jettison. And it's time we start doing that. It's our responsibility to start fixing that. Nobody will fix it for us. We must fix it. We must treat our dead with respect. We must treat our dead with respect, young and old. Not just carry it around. We need to teach each other how to do this. There must be, anytime you are investigating it, there must be a forensic cordon, a forensic tent, keep the people away. Train the people that are going to handle the body to handle the body with respect. Look, everything I'm saying here, these are opportunities to create employment, proper training, proper, the kind of things that this can flow from just this simple thing alone. We can build an entire economy based on what I'm saying, but it requires planning. But it requires us having very good infrastructure again. But nonetheless, the training aspect of this, from evidence of how that, I don't even want to show you. There was one point, one of his body parts, they just took it and it just flopped, and you just think, have some humanity, have some dignity, respect for his dignity and his parents. So now the body is being exhumed, is buried and then exhumed and then reburied. That is really, it's like they've lost their son, and watch him reburied, and not with. Please, we make sure if they're going to bury, there has to be a proper befitting burial. And I want to take the opportunity to say that we need to have he's such, you can see that all over the country people have come out for him. The site where he's going to be buried, the family must be involved in choosing it. It has to be a site where it will afford that people can actually come and visit it. It'll be a site where people can come and honor him, because he's now a global person, whether you like it or not. MohBad has gone global. We cannot just bury him anyhow. We need to treat it with respect. This could be an opportunity for so many things. His burial site, how it's done, how it's managed, how people come in and visit. Look, there are opportunities even out of this sad situation for us to build a better society. MohBad is a global star. Everybody around the world, many Yorubas around the world knows about him, and it's been in newspapers here and there, all over, vigil after vigil, all over. So it's not somebody that you just go and bury anyhow in a corner in the back street somewhere. No, he has to be reburied to redeem his spirit, to let it. We don't want his spirit roaming around because of how he was treated. He died in terrible circumstances. then at least let his burial place be peaceful. A sign, and people can come and honor and he's part of our deities now, whether you like it or not. Because the message is, this young boy is not just any young boy. The songs, the powerful words in his songs. Please, let us make sure we look at this closely. So I'm calling on the Commissioner of Police and of course Benjamin Hundeyi. As a matter of urgency, the forensic team needs proper retraining from the minute on how to treat the dead on the scene of the crime or the event, and how to ensure they take possession. You need a police line, do not cross. You need to protect the site. You need all proper training. I leave the picture here. RIP MohBad, may his soul rest in peace. For us to remember him in the way, at his very best. That was 3 sessions, and one of the songs he sang was, the song about, everybody will have, all of us, we are all walking dead, and the way he spoke about it, you will love me when I'm dead and gone, and all my rights and all my wrongs, and the words were just so prophetic. Please, let's not just, this guy is not just any guy. And also for the family, please. So we call on the police, arrange for compensation for allowing, for failing to have taken possession as soon as his body, they said he was dead, to prevent him being buried immediately. It is your job. And also now for exhuming him in a manner which is not befitting of a human being. I can't show the video, but that's what I wanted to say. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching Citizen A, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please, I urge you all, go ahead and subscribe to Citizen A on YouTube. You'll really be doing us a great favor if you can subscribe. So what do you need to do? Subscribe to Citizen A, hit the button, give us thumbs up, and help us reach more people. So yeah, subscribe to Citizen A. We will be really grateful for your support in getting that done. Help us share this message. We need to reach more and more people with this message. So please, we call on the Commissioner of Police, Owonwa, and his team to really look at this. This is an opportunity for them now to really look at how the forensic team acts, and those who they will use to actually deal with the body. They have to be trained in a proper manner. Look, there has to be a police line to prevent people from coming in there. There has to be a forensic tent to prevent people from going and filming and everything else, because you have to treat that person, each and every person, with respect. Secondly, those who are going to handle the body, they have to be taught how to carry that body with respect. We have to restore our dignity as Africans. It starts with you and I. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen A, the platform where we speak truth of power. If this resonates with you, please share. Please share this. Let this reach the Commissioner of Police for Lagos State, Owonwa, and of course Benjamin Hundeyi. Yes, you did your forensic work, but the manner in which it was done, I can't show that video. Out of respect for MohBad, I will not show the video. What I want us to do is to remember MohBad at his very best. This session, you can watch it it's on YouTube. I'll see if I can play. I'm not quite sure because it's songs. I don't have the copyright, so I may not be able to show it. But I'm only showing stills. I just want you to see him at his very best, and that is how we need to remember this great shining light, Imole. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching Citizen A, the platform where we speak truth to power. If this resonates with you, please do share. Help us reach more people, and subscribe to Citizen A. Hit the notification button, give us thumbs up. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.